Are you ready?
Hey guys, what's up? In this tutorial I'm going to show you how to install PHP on your hard drive. And what you need is something called Apache, which is a web server, and that can run all your other stuff like PHP from it or MySQL. And the easiest way to do that is to get an all-in-one program. Like if you're using Windows, I would get WAMP server, and you can go to wampserver.com to get this. And you would just download the latest release or just download one from here. There's also one called XAMPP, XAMPP, and you can use this for Linux, Windows, Mac, and Solaris, which I know nothing about. So go ahead and grab one of those packages. It might be about 15 to 20 megabytes in size, and remember where you install it, like the directory. You might install it under C drive program files / WAMP. I put mine in C drive WAMP right here, just so I know where it is. And after you install it, you'll have this little icon in your taskbar, and you can click that. You gotta left click it, and you'll see all this stuff here. And at the top is a link to localhost, and that will take you to your web server. So and then phpMyAdmin, this will take you to your database, and it looks something like this, except yours will be empty. You don't really need to monkey with this unless you get into like MySQL or if you're gonna install WordPress on your hard drive. So really don't worry about that. Back to this. Apache is the service that's running to keep your web server up on your hard drive. So you can shut off Apache, and you can configure it in different ways with the httpd.config file, but I won't really worry about that. You have your PHP file settings here, and you can open php.ini if you want. For the most part, you don't need to do any of this. And you could just go to localhost, and where these files are, they will be in your WAMP install directory and in the www directory. I configured my Apache a little different so that it loads my workspace directory, so I can just keep track of things a little easier. But I won't go into configuring Apache. So in your working directory, what you would do is you would just right click and say new text document, and I'll just call mine 6.php. Okay. And I have mine to open up with Notepad++. It's a free program for Windows, and I'd recommend getting this rather than using, let's say, Notepad, just a regular one. You can use Dreamweaver, Notepad++, Eclipse, really any text editor, but don't use Microsoft Word and don't use Microsoft WordPad, because those are rich text editors. You just want a regular text editor. What's nice about this Notepad++ is the syntax highlighting. Okay, see how nice that looks? And you can tell if you're making an error just based on the colors. And what I would do is go to Settings, Style Configurator, and pick a color theme that you like. I prefer it dark because if you're looking at the screen for a long time, your eyes might hurt. And then you can just save your file and refresh your local host. Remember, I saved that one as 6.php, and I'll click that and it says 1. And let's do a hello world. Echo hello world. And refresh, and there we have it. Now, you won't be in C drive workspace. Remember, you'll be in WAMP www directory, or if you did XAMPP, you'd be in probably a www directory. And one thing that you should realize is that let's say you go here and you wanted a page to load on your local host, like as your main page. What you would call that is index.php. So I'll make a new text document and say index.php. And just do the little PHP tags. Whoops. and say echo. I'll just echo some numbers, okay? And I'll refresh this, and it loads the index.php. That's because index is the default main page. However, I like to work in little directories and see my file list, so I just remove the index file. Alright, I think that's it. Good luck and have fun programming in PHP.